Okay, there we go. Okay, hello everybody. Evening, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Make sure everything's set up. Okay, I think we're good. So, hello everybody, hello, and welcome back to An Evening with Saul. It's been a while, very long while. I think, God, I think it was like June, July last year that we last did one of these streams properly. I mean, we did play Lorne's Law in September, but I don't think that really counts. It's been a while since we actually sat down and played a selection of games. But that's what we're going to be doing today. I've picked out 3 games. As always, 3 very interesting games, hopefully. Which we'll get onto in just a minute. I think we'll wait a second until a couple more people join, because nobody has yet. Which is fair enough. Okay. Hey Dagger, how are you doing? Marcel, Unmarked Veil, how are you doing? So yeah, let's begin. There's enough people here now. Let's begin, and more people can roll in as we go. So it's An Evening with Saul. You know the drill now. If you're a long-time viewer, you know how this works. Basically, I pick out 3 games that are sort of cozy, you know, cutesy sort of games. Sometimes they're puzzle games, sandbox games, all that kind of stuff. We've played Tiny Glade, we've played Dwarf Romantic, we've played Townscaper, etc, etc, etc. And today I've picked out 3 new games. I've not played any of these before, but I'm looking forward to playing all of them. First of all, we're going to play a game called Islands and Trains, which I gather is like a cross between Dwarf Romantic and like Tiny Glade, if you've seen me play either of those games before. Then we're going to try MyVoiceZoo, which is all the rage on the internet at the minute. It seems like everyone's playing it, and it was only like £2.50, so we're going to give it a go. And then finally, we're going to play a game called MakeRoom, which, to me, it kind of looks a bit like unpacking with the art style and the isometric view. But we'll see. We'll see what's in store. We'll see what it entails. So that's the plan. 3 games lined up. We're going to play each one for about an hour or so, and hopefully that should be long enough for us to get a good flavour of each one. So without further ado, I am going to cut the music, and I'm going to get the first of the 3 games launched. Okay. Okay, here we go. First game is launching now. I just need to make sure it's on the right screen. When I say I've never played these games before, I haven't even launched any of them before, so it's going to take a little while for me to actually just make sure that they're all on the right screen and the right resolution and everything like that. Okay, settings, display. Okay, there we go. So, this is the first game that we're going to be playing. Oh, let me switch over the camera view first of all. There we go, are we in? Not on TikTok for some reason. Why is that? Oh, hold on. There it is. There it is. It's the wrong resolution, so there's just a big gap underneath it on the screen, but never mind. So this is the first game we're going to be playing. Sorry about that. Sorry it took a minute to get that sorted. This is the first game that we're going to be playing today. It is called Islands and Trains. There we go. It's a little bit stretched, but here we go. This is the game. This is called Islands and Trains. It's a... well, I don't know what it is, to be honest. Let's play and see. Start your adventure. Sees 2 red arrows on the bottom. These indicate the placement mode button. Oh, that's hidden behind my little mini monitor there. Yep. Okay. In the first placement mode, click left mouse button to place single pieces of land in your world. Okay. Aha! Right. Hold left mouse button to paint land pieces as you move your cursor. Okay, lovely. Speed things up, press left control to toggle the secondary build mode. Ah, oh, lovely. Is it 5 till 8 today? It is. It is STFC, yes. 5 till 8 today. Sorry, I'm gonna put the game in borderless mode because I think what's happening is anytime I tab the game, the screen's gonna go black, and obviously I'm gonna have to be tabbing out of the game quite frequently to manage the chat and stuff like that. So that should solve the problem. Okay. Okay, let's just skip the tutorial. I think we get it. Is there like... is it just a pure sandbox, or is there any puzzle elements to it? Because I kind of got the impression... yeah, I kind of got the impression that it was going to have like little challenges and stuff. But it seems a bit more sandboxy than that. Which theme should we go with? It looks like there's autumn and winter here. There's like a mountain theme that could be quite interesting. Let's try that one. Let's try the mountain one. Lag, says Jerry. No, there isn't. Not today. I know the Slender stream the other day was very laggy because the game was eating away at my PC resources, but there's absolutely no lag today. I'm looking at the preview of the stream right now, so I can see that it's not lagging. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like it's a bit more sandboxy than I was expecting. I again thought that we were going to have like some kind of puzzles to do. But it seems like we can just place whatever we like, so interesting. Evening everyone, what are we playing tonight? Tonight, Draydog, we got 3 games lined up. The one that I'm playing right now is called Islands and Trains, which, as you can see, we can build little islands and we can put trains on them. Then we're going to play MyVoiceZoo, which is all the rage on TikTok at the minute, so I thought I'd give it a try. And then later on, we're also going to play MakeRoom. So those are the 3 games we got lined up. Okay, how do I rotate these? I should have actually done the full tutorial in hindsight, but oh well, too late now. Can we have one up there? I wasn't expecting you to be live till tomorrow. Yeah, no stream tomorrow. I don't normally do Saturday streams, as you know. It's been a while, but I would like to bring back the evening with evening with Saul streams that I used to do on the last Saturday of the month. I'd like those to, you know, become a regular thing on the schedule again. Okay, we placed a few blocks. Let's try and place some train tracks. See how these work. Okay, how do we get them to go up the ramp? Can we? Okay, maybe not. Oh, there's a special ramp for the train track. I see, I see. Is there a limit to how big your island can be? I have no idea, Dreydog. I have never played this before. This is completely new to me. So I'm just trying to figure stuff out right now. Okay, let's try and... Well, how do I switch modes? Earlier on I pressed control and it switched to, like, there we go, a fill tool. But sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't, apparently. Okay, let's try these points, because I'll be honest, I don't know how to break anything yet. I haven't figured that out. There is a bin tool, so it's probably something to do with that. But let's try and work with what we've already placed. Okay, a curve. How do tunnels work, I wonder? Oh god, there's way more. Oh god, look, there's all these big pre-made bits. We could do, like, spirals. Off topic, but with Minecraft, you have to build the factory machines, or is it a mod where they come already built? They're all built by me. I use the Create mod, which lets you build all sorts of factory buildings and stuff like that. But all the actual designs and stuff like that are done by me. Okay, let's get a little diesel shunter. And can we move it? Oh, we can. Oh, cool. Oh, stop. Okay, it's already we've derailed. There we go. Okay. The movement controls aren't the best. The movement, it seems like I'm moving by holding down my middle mouse. Which isn't too bad. Actually, it's not the movement controls, it's the build controls that are a little bit less intuitive. It says that you're supposed to hit control. Okay, it says to press control to switch to fill mode, right? And when you're in fill mode, you can do this. You can just drag and drop a large shape. But it doesn't always work. Is it a toggle? It's a toggle, right. So I don't hold it down. I press it once, and that switches to this mode. Right, got it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start again. I'm getting a feel for it now. Let's do another one. And this time I'm going to start with a nice big island. There we go. Something to get stuck into. Right. Can we build a station? There's buildings, but they don't really look like train stations. They just look like generic buildings. Ah! Oh, okay, these are stations. Cool. Start with one of those. Can't believe it's already March tomorrow. The year's going so quickly. It really is, STFC. I also cannot believe that it's March tomorrow. Oh, hi, Matt. How are you doing? Yeah, it has flown by. Okay, we'll keep that one there. We'll keep that as it is for now. Let's build a little bit, a little bit of a yard. I'm thinking. Okay, middle mouse click to rotate build elements as well. Okay, get rid of this. Okay, how do I actually delete? There we go. Flip. Is there a flip? I should have done the tutorial. Because I don't know. There's got to be a flip button. Right, R rotates, obviously. Oh, Z, don't press Z, that goes back. That, like, undoes. Horror Fan says, by the way, Scream Killers 7 are... Okay, spoilers for Scream 7, if you were bothered about watching it. I wasn't, personally. I really couldn't care less, but whatever. Okay. How do I do this? How do I flip? It's got to be... It's not hidden behind... No. Oh no, now I've put a hole in the world. Oh, that's a toggle as well. Right, that makes sense. People like you really piss me off. Fuck off, then. Go away. I'm not in the mood for it tonight, folks. I'm really not. Wait. Ah! That button there. Okay, there's a little button on the screen there that flips the elements around. Right. Okay, is there buffers? Yep. Saw something like that come in, but he's gone now. Yeah. It's, it happens. I wish it didn't, but it does. The thing is, I think, I mean, I think it applies to anyone who plays games on the internet, anyone who, like, streams games, probably, you know, can relate, but I think for me as a trans person in particular, like, I literally can't just play a game. I can't just sit here and play a game. There'll always be someone who has a problem with it. Like, even when I'm not talking about it, even when it's not the subject of the stream at all and it's completely irrelevant, people will still just see my stream and be like, you're transgender, I want to make a big deal out of that. And unfortunately, that's just how it goes most of the time. Like I say, I don't like it. Sometimes I just want to sit and play a game without every 5 minutes someone being like, oh, I think that you are a terrible person. Like, I don't care. Not tonight. I just want to play a game. What would you like to be referred to as? I'm a trans woman, TH8, so I was assigned male at birth. I came out about 5 years ago. But I prefer she, her pronouns. Like I say, I've lived as a woman for 5 years now, and I'm very happy. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Let me move the camera back over here. There's a station here with 2 tracks. Now, could we perhaps... Yeah, aha, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Let's get rid of this junction here. And let's put the 2-track station here. Thank you and congrats. Have a good stream. Thank you, TH8. Can we... Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, I keep clicking off the build menu. If someone called you sir, would you get offended just asking? No. I couldn't care less, to be honest. I mean, in an ideal world it wouldn't happen, but we don't live in an ideal world. It does happen. I've been getting it for 5 years. I've just learned to turn the other cheek, you know. It really doesn't bother me anymore. Okay, can we climb a bit? Let's climb and see if we can make a slightly raised station. Or maybe that isn't a raised station, though. Maybe that's not an option. Oh, we can use WASD to move the camera. Okay, that's handy. It's very slow. It's a very slow movement compared to the mouse, but the mouse seems very unreliable. So let's go. Let's let's stick with WASD. Okay, here we go. Now let's try and put down another train. I think we got enough track now. Okay, there we go. And some carriages. What are we thinking? Oh, those are quite nice. And is there a brake van? I guess that looks a bit brake van-y. Mind you, so does that one. Oh, mind you, so does that one. So they all kind of do. That one, that'll do. That'll do. Let's take it for a spin. So, wait, can we build multiple trains? Is that an option? I have to imagine so, right? Okay, cool. Cool. Stop, 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 stop. Is there any way to disconnect from the wagon? I don't think so. That's unfortunate. Okay, can we place another train then? Is that an option? Soon we'll find out what on earth Russell has planned for Billy Piper. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he does really have any plans. I think he's just kind of making it up as he goes along, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, stop, 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 stop. Right, it doesn't make it clear. This little reverser here, you would think that the green notch would be neutral. But it's actually the one above it that's neutral. Like, this is the neutral position here. I guess, like, the bottom of the shifter is in the green. But it's actually quite tricky to just get it to stop moving completely. Just a little nitpick. Okay, okay, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's quite basic. I was hoping it'd be a bit less sandboxy. Well, I mean, I like the idea of it being a sandbox, but it would be very nice if there were some kind of challenges as well, like if there were pre-made levels where there's track that needs repairing and you've got to find a way through the hills or something, and you can only place a certain amount of pieces, or you know, that kind of stuff. I think there's definitely a lot more potential in that regard. Okay, because as far as I'm aware, there isn't any of that. It doesn't seem like there's anything in that department. There are quite a lot of tools for scenery and stuff, though. Look at this. We can place fields. We can place buildings. We can place like horse and cart. So I think it's more like Tiny Glade in that sense, you know, where you kind of make these little dioramas. And then you've got the added bonus of being able to actually drive a little train through the landscape that you've made, which is cool. It's just there's not as much to it as I was hoping at first, you know. I feel like if I had more time with it, I could definitely make something really cool looking. But yeah, as it stands, kind of basic. A little bit more basic than I was hoping for, really. Okay, flip. The fact he did the whole Billy Piper shit last minute, he obviously had other plans in the end. Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, I think it's an open secret at this point that, you know, the whatever it was called, was it the reality war? Yeah. I think it was pretty obvious that the reality war was heavily edited before broadcast. They actually did some shooting in February, so they definitely shot that last regeneration scene with Billy Piper like a couple of months before the episode aired. And if you watch the episode as well, like structurally, it's very obvious that the episode was like heavily edited, because it feels like the main plot is like wrapped up in the first 20 minutes, and then there's just an extra 20 minutes tacked onto the end of the whole, you know, rebooting and, you know, getting Poppy back and whatever else happens. It feels very obvious to me that that it was not the original intention. You know, it wasn't the product that was originally envisioned. It was leaked that Susan was in the original edit. Yeah, exactly. Susan got teased in Interstellar Song Contest, and there was absolutely no payoff to that whatsoever. He even mentions in the episode, like he mentions in the first part of the finale, that he has a granddaughter. It's so clear that something was being set up in the first part that was supposed to be paid off in the second part, and then it just didn't get paid off. So yeah, like I say, very unfortunate situation, but I think it's pretty obvious what happened. Oh god, there's so much we can do here. I know. I just wish I had a bit more time with this game. I mean, we've only got an hour because we got other games to be getting on with, but this seems really cool. It does seem like with a bit more time, you could make something a lot more substantial with this. Don't know how true this is, but the Christmas special is going to be Russell's exit story. I wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, I think it'd be for the best. I genuinely don't think that Russell has got it anymore. You know, I think he's become out of touch with the show. It really feels like the last couple of series just felt so directionless compared to his first go-round, you know, his first time as showrunner. I just get the impression that he doesn't really understand the show anymore, which is a shame. But if as long as he like bows out graciously, as long as he says, you know what, I clearly can't do this anymore, that's fine. But part of me also suspects that he's not going to do that, and he's just going to try and cling on as long as he can. Okay, can I fit some... Yes! Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. This is all getting a little bit messy, but trust the process. I think Rogue was a knockoff Captain Jack. Yeah, Rogue, I mean, you could argue that Space Babies, a lot of that mirrors the end of the world. I think throughout his era, most of the stories in the last two series kind of feel like rehashes of older stories from his first go-round. And like I say, I really do think that, to me at least, it seems like he just can't let go of the past. He just wants to basically remake the first couple of series that he did, like the first time that he was showrunner. Which is ironic, because he's always talking about, like, renewing the show and refreshing it and getting new blood into it, you know? But then he does the exact opposite. He just basically rewrites his old stories with new characters. And, like, in the last 2 series, there's been, like, what, 3 episodes that weren't written by him or Stephen Moffat? It's like, I just feel like if you want to refresh the show, you need to leave. If you want the show to be fresh, you need to step aside and let some actual new people take over. That's my thoughts on it. And I have immense respect for Russell T Davies. You know, I respect him immensely for bringing the show back in 2005, and I absolutely loved his 4 series that he did back in the early 2000s. But it's just so obvious that he's past it. He's past it. He's grown out of touch with the show that he helped to reboot, and I think he should just pass it on to someone else, someone who's, you know, someone totally new to it, someone completely fresh. Only way to make the show great again is by bringing back Moffat and Gatiss. See, I disagree, to be honest. I think that the solution is not to bring anyone back. I think the solution is for it to be completely fresh. Like, if you look at all 3 showrunners since 2005 have basically been best friends with each other. You know, Chibnall, Moffat, and Russell. They're all like best mates basically, and Gatiss is in that group as well. Pete McTighe's in that group. I feel like there's kind of a sort of exclusive group who are at the top of the Doctor Who production team. And as long as they just keep passing the baton to each other, the show's never going to improve. That's my thoughts. Like, passing it back to Moffat again, or passing it to Mark Gatiss or Pete McTighe, I don't think is going to fix it, because they're still part of Russell's group. You know, they're still part of that team, and I just feel like it needs to be actually fresh, like genuinely. Get people in who've never worked on it before. Get people in who can look at it with a fresh pair of eyes. What time are we on anyway? 22. Okay, I'm going to take this back to the yard. Chibnall did the odd Torchwood episode. Chibnall did quite a lot for Torchwood, actually, and I think he was the showrunner for Torchwood, actually. And honestly, I think his work on Torchwood was better than his work on Doctor Who. I'm not a Chibnall hater. You know, I really enjoyed the Chibnall era. I really enjoyed Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. But I do still think that Chris Chibnall's best work was Torchwood. Okay, what else can we build? There we go, let's add a nice big expansion over here. Okay, and we are going to go... Let's get some of these taller viaduct sections. Where are, like, the 2-block tall ones? Because we can... Like, we've clearly got what we need to make 2-block high ones. So how do we bridge? How do we actually put a bridge over? Because it seems like all of these bridge sections are only a block high. Unless we're supposed to put, like, a little bit of land underneath. There we go, let's try that. There we go. And then we'll have this. And do we have a downwards curving ramp? Ooh, perfect. Okay. Okay, this isn't quite gonna fit, is it? Well, I mean, this fits, but then this track here, where's this gonna go? Can't run it round the back. There isn't enough room for... hold on, hold on. There we go. And then a small bridge piece. Not that. There we go. Okay. And we could probably make this into a loop, I'm thinking. Oh, place 150 pieces of track in a level. Nice. Okay, how are we going to loop it? Let's keep it simple. There we go. Let's make another train for this. Let's try a steam engine. We haven't done any steam yet. It doesn't make sense how the fugitive Doctor comes before Hartnell. We saw him stealing the TARDIS in the name of the Doctor. I just try not to think too much about the Timeless Child, because I don't think Chris Chibnall did. I don't think he put much thought into it, so I choose not to either. I like the idea of there being another. I like the idea of there being more secret incarnations of the Doctor, and I actually like the idea of there being Doctors before William Hartnell, but they shouldn't have access to the TARDIS, and they shouldn't be called the Doctor. We've already established that the first Doctor is the first person to call himself that name, and we already established that he was the one who stole the TARDIS. Like, if it was, if it was a version of the character who came before Hartnell, who didn't have the TARDIS and didn't use the name Doctor, it could make sense. But like you say, it's the contradiction of the fact that, she had the TARDIS before that, and she had the same name beforehand. It just doesn't add up. And I'm not a fan of the Timeless Child. I never have been. Okay, I forgot to put in a loop at this side, which means we're going to have to go backwards onto the branch here. Oh well. No monster tonight. Not tonight. I've got a Horlicks, actually. It's evening with Saul. I thought I'd go for a nice warm drink tonight. I've got my Nuka-Cola mug. But I've got some sticky toffee pudding flavoured Horlicks, which is really nice. I'm a big Horlicks fan. The banoffee pie one's really good as well. Hold on a minute. Ah. We can get multiple trains running at once. Okay, I didn't realise that. Right, before we finish then, before we move on to the next game, I am gonna do another new island. And I'm gonna try and set up a couple of loops this time. I kind of just want to see two trains in action at the same time. That's what I'm really looking for. Okay. The Red Dwarf DVD collection. How many DVDs do I need to make up the logo? You need the first 8 series. They stopped doing it after the 8th series, so anything past that doesn't have the logo on the spine. Okay, can we... No, let's keep it simple. I think they should redo it with the new series added on. Me too. I do think they should do a re-release with the logo on the spine, because I do love that box set. And it's just a shame looking at my DVDs and you know, all the series after that just don't match up. Okay, that is not gonna work. There we go, that's what we need. Right. And let's go this one. With these carriages. There we go. Oh shit. Oh, they can crash. They can crash. Oh, and they just completely disappear. They just disintegrate on collision. Okay, that didn't go quite as planned. try that again. Let's get the outside one going first. There we go. And let's try this greening. That's it. There we go. We did it. We did it. We got a train in each direction. That's cool. I like it. I've enjoyed this one. I think definitely very basic. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more to it, like some puzzles and stuff like that. It'd also be nice if you could disconnect wagons, so you could like run around trains and shunt trains and stuff like that. But it's really cool. I've enjoyed it. I think I can definitely see myself, you know, spending a bit more time on it just to de-stress, you know, on an evening. Very, very cozy, very cute. I mean, we barely scratched the surface. Look, there's all kinds of other elements that we could have played around with, like a boat repair shop. There's all kinds of scenery. There's castles. We can... Oh, even the castles are modular as well. Hi, Charlie and Fred. How are you two doing tonight? Like, look at this. We didn't even look at this sort of stuff. Like, there's castles. There's like parks and trees and houses and farm buildings. There's a lot of potential here. Like I say, I think if you had a bit more time with it, it's kind of like Tiny Glade, but with trains as well. I think you could build a cool little village with all trains running all over the place. It's got potential. It's definitely got potential. Good, thanks you. I'm very good, Fred. Very good. Okay, is there anything else that I should try before we move on to the next game? Oh, are these animated? No. See, that'd be cool as well if some of these trackside elements were animated, like the crane picked up coal or the water pipe swung out every now and then. I wonder if the animals are animated. Like, if we put a cow down... I mean... I wouldn't call that animated. It moves. I guess I'm okay with that. It's quite cute, actually. Oh, the chickens are cute. But yeah, oh, we can drag these as well? Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, okay, I didn't realise we could do that. Look at all them pigs. That's cool. So yeah, there's more to it than I've had time to look at today, really, in terms of, you know, some of the decorative elements. Like I say, you could build a whole little town with it, a whole little village with trains running all over the place, which would be really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have time to do much more with it today, because we do have 2 more games lined up. But yeah, I would say, like you said, Fred, it's got potential. I think some puzzles would definitely be very appreciated. Like, maybe you could have a level where there's already a pre-built town, but the train track needs building, or, you know, you have to find a way to get a train line through the hills or something like that. You know, I think if there were some build-in puzzles rather than just the sandbox, it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's got potential. Like I say, if I had a bit more time, I could see myself just playing around with this for a few hours and building a big village with trains running all over the place. It's good. It's good. That is where we're going to have to leave it, though. So, this this game, once again, is called Islands and Trains. If you want to check it out, it costs, I think, like £4.50 on Steam, so reasonably priced. Like I say, I was expecting a little bit more for that price, but it's good. It's good, and I could definitely see myself playing it more. So, I love that colour green. Thank you, Pete. With that being said, though, we are going to leave Islands and Trains here. It's been very fun. It's been a good game, but it's on to the next one now. There we go. Okay, so the next game we got lined up, you may have heard of it. It's a little game that's been doing the rounds on TikTok lately. It's called MyVoiceZoo, and I thought we'd give it a go. It doesn't really fit with the vibe of the games that I usually play on an evening with Saul. I wouldn't really call it cozy or whatever else. But it's it's a good game. It's not a game that I can see myself playing for a very long time, so I thought it'd be perfect to play it on a stream like this, you know, and just have a quick hour or so. Okay, 1 second. First of all, let me bring it over so that it's actually on screen. There we go. Okay, I like it. I like the music already. Sorry. An itch on the back of my head. Okay, so this is MyVoiceZoo. If you've not seen it on TikTok, you should. Turn the music off. Is the music copyrighted? I will turn the music off just to be safe. But yeah, this is MyVoiceZoo. If you've not seen it, everyone's been playing it on the internet at the minute. It's a game where you voice animals in a zoo, so that's all I know about it. I haven't really seen anything apart from a few clips of people, you know, having a lot of fun with it. But I thought we'd give it a try. So we've dropped in. We are in our zoo, which at the minute is just empty. We got a little animal book here, and we got 10 coins. So I guess the idea is that we buy animals, and then as the zoo gets bigger, we get more animals. So let's try it. I'll have a quick drink of Horlicks to clear my throat. Okay, here we go. So, floats just fine on the water, but on land, looks like it had a few drinks. Let's adopt for 10 coins. Okay, we have unlocked a duck. So we can now name the animal. So it doesn't have to be called duck, we can call it whatever we want. And we can also give it a voice. I think we'll start sensibly, and we'll just sort of build up from there. Charlie says Saul, so let's call the first one Saul, and let's use everyone's favourite line from my videos. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Wow, that is terrible. It's not actually picking up this microphone, it's picking up my webcam microphone in-game. So the audio quality is going to be terrible, but that'll just make it funnier, you know? That'll just make it funnier. Here we go. We got our first animal. It's a duck called Saul. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Fantastic. I like it.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Do your Patreon list. Now there's a good idea, Charlie.
Everyone,
There
it's
is
Saul.
a really good idea. We could, we got the Patreon list
Hi,
here. There's
everyone,
12
it's
names
Saul.
on the board. Shut up, Saul. There's 12 names on the board. We should, we'll go through the board and, you know, give everyone a name. Name all of our animals for after our patrons. That's a really good suggestion. I could still hear Saul.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Oh wait.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Oh, we get money every time it makes its call.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
We get 5 coins every time Saul says hi everyone. It's
Hi
Saul.
everyone, it's
If only
Saul.
it were that easy. If only TikTok were this easy.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Hi everyone, it's Saul. 5 coins.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Okay, so we can now buy
Hi
some
everyone,
more
it's
animals. When you can't sleep at night,
Hi everyone, it's
well,
Saul.
you know what comes next. Okay, this is a...
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
How do we unlock new areas? Shut up, Saul.
Hi everyone.
Okay, there is a range on it. There is a certain distance at which you can no longer hear the animal's calls. Where... Right, what is this animal, first of all? What is this animal? Let's adopt it for 30 coins. It's a sheep. Okay, what are we going to call the sheep? What animal am I going to get? Says Cracker Wakes. Right, okay, let's start with the people who are actually here, because we got 12 I've got 12 Patreons. Today, P is here, Charlie is here, and Kraken Wakes is also here. So I think that's 3 Patreon members who are watching right now. So we'll start with you guys, and then I'll do the rest of them. Let's do Charlie. We'll start with Charlie, since you suggested it, Charlie. And I'm gonna be sensible. I'm gonna try and do my best imitation of a sheep. Here we go. Meh. Meh. Brilliant. Perfect. Don't choose the Welsh person as the sheep, please, says P. Meh. I love it. I love it. Meh.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Okay. Meh. There's a bit of a delay. I think that's my fault. I think there was a slight delay when it started recording, so it's meh, a bit delayed. But let's add some more sheep. Actually, you can add more. Oh, can you not add more of each animal? That's a shame. Let's try again, and I'll try and do it a bit more accurate. Meh. Meh. That one's better. That one is better, to be fair. Meh. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's do another. Let's do another. There has to be more to it than this, though, right? Can we surely we can at least make more than one of each animal? Can we not get another sheep? Because they're not exactly solitary animals, you know. Thanks, Saul. No worries, Charlie. How do they not fall off these cliffs? Okay, so this thing lives on cliffs apparently. Where should we put it? Oh, a goat. Right, that makes sense. Let's just put it here. There's a very small rock here, so we'll call that a cliff. Okay, we got a goat. Now, I'm going to call this goat P. P, what would you like your animal to sound like? I've already run out of ideas. Hi everyone, my name is Saul. That was my one and only idea. Do your best Welsh accent? Oh, I'm not good at Welsh accents, though. What should I say in a Welsh accent? Do whatever you like. I'm really nervous. I'm always nervous about doing accents because I'm terrible at accents. Right. I'm gonna do. Look, I'll be honest. My knowledge of the Welsh language comes entirely from Fireman Sam. Okay, so I'm gonna take some inspiration from him, and I'll do the best that I can. Okay. I don't want to. We'll do. I'm just gonna do it. I feel like this game, you kind of have to put your embarrassment to one side and just wing it. So, so here we go. Do a goat noise if you prefer. Honestly, I think I will. I think I'll just do a goat noise for now, and we'll loop back to this. But mind you, what noise does a goat make? What does a goat what does a goat do? They just bar like sheep, right? Yeah, I'll just go meh again. Okay, meh, meh. Okay, there was a little bit of a laugh in that one. I will come back and re-record the goat though for your sake.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
I'm still building up. I feel like starting sensibly and building up towards the more risky stuff, shall we say? Oh, okay. We don't actually have to do them in order. We can just choose any to go for next. Huge tusks and all. Yeah, it's just napping away. This is a walrus, right? Let's do a walrus. Okay, I'm gonna call the walrus Kraken. And walruses, as far as I'm aware, walruses don't really make noises, do they? I don't know. I'm not creative enough for this game, I don't think. No. I just I need suggestions. I need suggestions, please. Oh, actually, I know exactly what walruses say because I am a Beatles fan, and they go goo ka-choob, goo ka-choob.
Goo ka-choob, goo ka-choob.
There we go. He is the walrus.
Goo ka-choob, goo ka-choob.
I butchered the singing there, but there we go.
Hi everyone, it's Saul. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Meh.
Okay, that one here, Charlie. That's the most accurate one I've done so far, I think.
Meh.
Is it maybe it's better if we just put them all in one area so that I'm not wandering around to find where they are? I can't even remember where the walrus is. I've already lost it. Where did I put the walrus? I don't know. Where is
Hi
it?
everyone, it's Saul.
Where did it go? It's gone. No, it was here. It was here, wasn't it? We lost the walrus. What the fuck? On the ice to the right? Oh! Oh, they automatically go to the best place for them. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, what should we do? What should we do next?
Hi everyone, it's Saul. Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Oh god, there's loads.
Hi everyone,
God, I didn't
it's
realise
Saul.
there were this many. 18,000?
Hi everyone,
Okay.
it's Saul. Hi everyone.
Okay, let's go for a...
Choo, goo, goo, choo.
Never tell it a secret, you'll regret it. What could that be?
Goo, goo, choo, goo.
It kind of looks like a... What is that? I actually don't know what it is. Let's find out. Oh, a parrot. Parrot, right. What should we call the parrot? Who else is watching right now who'd like an animal named after them? Fred's still here. Let's call the parrot Fred. I mean, parrots just repeat, don't they? They just repeat whatever you say to them, so I could say anything, really. In fact, here's an idea. Let's look at one of Fred's comments. Okay, Fred commented, a cross between a bag and a neigh. A cross between a bag and a neigh.
A cross between a bag and a neigh.
There we go. As Fred famously says. That's one of Fred's,
A cross between...
one of Fred's catchphrases, as we know.
Man, it's Saul.
Okay, who should we go for next? Let's go this one. Penguin! Oh, okay. I'm calling it Penguin. Or Penguin. Penguin. That's how Benedict Cumberbatch says it, isn't it? Penguin. Penguin.
Penguin. Penguin.
Do you work in, like, the NHS? Says Abs. No, I don't work for the NHS. Abs.
Hi everyone, it's Saul. Penguin.
Okay, I feel like we're getting there now. We're starting. It's starting to come together. Let's try and get a bit more out there with it. What's this? A dog? Oh, a fox. What does Basil Brush say? It's been like 10 years since I watched Basil Brush. Do the catchphrase now. What's his catchphrase though? I can't. Oh, boom boom. That's it. That's it. Boom boom. Doesn't quite
Boom,
say it
boom.
like that, but that's not bad actually. That's
Boom boom.
spot on Basil Brush impression there. How do we unlock Windy Hill? I want to go up there.
Boom boom. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Boom boom. Hi everyone, it's Saul.
I wish they repeated
Hi,
a bit
everyone,
more
it's
often.
Saul. Boom boom. Hi everyone, it's Saul.
It's kind of awkward having to sit here and wait for them to
Boom boom. Hi everyone,
repeat
it's
the
Saul.
sound effect. I figured that they'd be a bit
Man,
more
it's
vocal.
Saul. Hi everyone, it's Saul.
I wish we could place more than one of each
Hi
animal.
everyone, it's Saul.
I want to put down I want like a whole herd of sheep.
Meh.
Just get them harmonizing. That's not a bad
Hi,
idea. That's
everyone.
not a bad idea. We got 2 sheep here. Well, we got a sheep and a goat.
Meh.
And they're both meh in different pictures. Have we got another animal that makes a sheep noise?
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Oh, must be a hobby hovering up high and looking down on everyone. What is this? An eagle? Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Okay, I apologise to any Americans watching. No offence intended there.
Everyone, it's
That was also much louder than I was expecting. I don't know the strength of my own voice sometimes. God, that's deafening.
Yeehaw!
Why are all the birds in one place? Let's do a bear, let's do a bear. Oh, it's a polar bear. Okay, any suggestions? I feel like this would be more fun if there were more people here, because there'd be like more suggestions coming in. It's kind of awkward doing it to an audience of 5 people, you know. Please share the stream, you know, invite your friends. Let's get more people here. I'd feel less awkward if I was doing this to an audience of like 50 people rather than 5. Where's my salmon? Well, that's what we're calling it. Oh, I can't call it that. Where's my Samo? Where's my Samo?
Where's my Samo?
That'll do. See, I can do a Scottish accent, fine. It's just the Welsh that I'm a bit apprehensive about, because I'm not very good at Welsh accents.
Where's my Samo?
That's good.
Penguin, where's my Samo?
Got an ice friend, you do. Don't forget the penguin.
Where's my Samo? Penguin.
Where is his Samo? Can we...
Where's my Samo?
It doesn't look like there is any fish, actually.
Penguin.
Let's go
Where's my
for
Samo?
a flamingo. What shall we call our flamingo? Riley's here. Hey, Riley. You're getting a flamingo named after you. Sorry. I'm no longer taking name suggestions. I'm just gonna pick on my viewers. Anyone who joins the stream, you're getting an animal named after you now. Yay, says Riley. Okay, you're not mad about it. Good. She looks like a diva. She does look like a diva. Unfortunately, I'm not a diva. I can't do a diva voice. I was gonna say I could like click my fingers or something, but I can't do that either. Could we like maybe rip some sound effects from the internet? I'm thinking I could find some popular sound bites and use those. I feel like that's how everyone else plays the game, so maybe we should do the same. Make your own flamingo sound. What sound does a flamingo make, though? I don't even know what sound a flamingo makes, Riley. Bird. Meep. Oh yeah, like the Roadrunner. That's good actually. Okay, let's do that. Meep. Meep. Good. Textbook. Meep. Whoop. Okay, cut out there.
Meep.
Okay, Dre Dog just joined again as well, so is there a dog one?
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
That would be perfect. I don't think there is.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Not until we get further down. Shut up, Saul. Okay, Dre
Hi
Dog, you can
everyone,
be a
it's
moose.
Saul.
You can be a moose. Oh, it's a reindeer. Okay. Well, you can be a reindeer. What sound does Dre Dog make? Well, Dre Dog, I know you like Doctor Who, so let's have the Doctor Who theme song. Okay, I can't do the rest. I've only got 3 seconds.
Hi everyone.
So we just got the sting. Oh wait, if I can get another animal like nearby. Is there another? Oh, right. No, because I've got an idea. If I get another animal that goes near, like if I get 2 animals that go near each other, I can have one that does the do 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 do, and then we can reconstruct the Doctor Who theme. Okay, what 2 animals would live in the same area?
Meep.
I feel like the lion and the rhino here would both occupy the same space as each other, right?
Meep.
So let's do that. Okay, so I am gonna call the lion. If I can stop coughing for a second. A seagull saying mine? That's a good idea, Riley. We could re-record the seagull to say mine. Okay, who else, I want a Doctor Who themed name, because it's gonna sing the Doctor Who theme. Let's call it, Bad Wolf. Even though it's a lion, that's the joke. That's the joke. It's funny because it's a lion and it's called Bad Wolf. Okay, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, what else lives in the savannah?
Meep.
The rhino. Rhino also lives in the savannah. Okay,
Meep.
Here we go.
Dun 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 dun.
And of course, there are rhinos in Doctor Who. They're called Jadoon, so we're going to call it Jadoon. Okay, and I'm going to try and do the ooh again, but a little bit clearer this time. There's no way I'm going to get it any cleaner than that, because it's my webcam mic that's picking up the audio.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, they're totally out of sync with each other. Thanks for following, Talkmada. It's not quite landing as as I was hoping it would. Why are they out of sync with each other? I really wanted that to work. Okay, we're not going to get any better than that. That's a shame. Is there no way, like... Oh, we can move them! That wasn't explained. That wasn't made clear to me. Can I not like delay when they start so that we can like sync them up with each other? That's not bad. That's not bad. The meat, the meat in between. Yeah, the meat. The meat's an essential part of the theme tune, right? Evening, Hannah. I don't think we're gonna get them to sync up better than that, to be honest. Hannah, would you like an animal named after you? How about a... What is this? A tiger? Oh, yes. Not tiger. Calling it Hannah. What do you like, Hannah? What sort of what TV shows are you into that we could make him say the Frosted Flakes slogan? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. No, I don't do TV. Okay, we'll go with Tony the Tiger then. They're great. They're great. There we go. Wonderful. There you go, Hannah. Why is he all the way down here? Come over here. They're great. Now that I know I can move them, now I know we can move them around, I'm just going to gather them all in the centre, because it's funnier. They're great. It's Saul. They're great. Hi everyone, it's Saul. Okay. Boom boom. Better not forget him. Penguin. Yeah, we need the penguin. Boom boom. Hi everyone, penguin. Goo 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 goo. They're great. Pop a cracker over there. Okay, this is better. This is more like it. This is more what I was hoping for. My Samuel? Just all the overlapping sounds. Where's my Samuel? They're great. This is more like it. There we go. Now there's no awkward silence. Before, when they were all spread out... Hang on a minute. Now it's too much. When they were all spread out, there was like awkward silence because they only repeat the sound like every few seconds. But because they're like all out of sync with each other, it means that there's never a second of silence now. They're just constantly making noise. Where's my Samuel? They're great. Boom boom. It's Saul. They're great. Boom boom. It's Saul. Okay, who's your favourite so far, everybody? They're great. Boom boom. God, we've still got loads more. We've like only half filled the book. It's too much now. It's too much. It's become too much. Charlie's sheep is too accurate. The sheep is so perfect. That is genuinely the best it could have possibly been. They're great. Boom boom. Where's my Samuel? I love this. I love Where's My Samuel as well. This is one of my favourites. Where's my Samuel? I love that. I love that one. Boom boom. It's Saul. A rabbit needs to be called Peter and make him say a famous phrase from that show. I mean, I've never really watched Peter Rabbit, to be honest. It's Saul. They're great. Flamingo has the best noise. The meep is very good. The meep is very good. They're great. Okay, let's get someone else. Let's get someone else. Who's this? An owl. Who?
Who?
There we go.
Who?
Nice and simple.
They're great. Meep. Who? A cross between a bag and a nay.
I forgot about Uncle Sam. Forgot we had Uncle Sam up here.
Yeah. They're great.
Deafening everyone with his patriotism.
Who?
Oh, and Fred as well. We forgot Fred.
They're great.
What sound does Fred make again? I
A
forgot.
cross between a bag and a nay.
Oh, a cross between a bang and a nay. Yeah, that's...
A cross between they're great. Who? Penguin. They're great. Who? A cross between a bag and a nay. They're great. It's Saul. Yeah.
What animal would suit exterminate? Good question.
It's Saul. Yeah. They're great. It's Saul.
What animal would say exterminate? Oh, shut up, please. Can you all shut up? Oh, we need 25k to get Gary. I'm 100% giving Gary a meow when we unlock him. Frog next. So we got a frog. Oh, we do. Okay. What should we call the frog? Any suggestions for the name of the frog? Oh, that name. Rimmer, says Dre Dog. I think we'll come back to Rimmer. I don't really want to call it Pepe. I feel like Pepe's a bit of a cringe meme at this point. Let's call him Kermit. The frog should say Pog. No, what does Kermit say? What's Kermit's catchphrase? Does he really have a catchphrase? Yeah, I could just do a Kermit the Frog impression. What? I don't think I've ever done a Kermit the Frog impression. Hi everybody, it's Kermit the Frog. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's actually genuinely terrible. I'm not going to do that. I could just do a ribbit. I am Kermit the Frog. Him talking to Miss Pig. I can't do impressions. That's the thing. Like, I'm terrible at doing impressions. So as soon as it's like, oh well, let's just make him sound like Kermit the Frog, it's not going to sound like Kermit the Frog. Okay, I got an idea. Get a pig called Miss Big and make them argue. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna get I was gonna get a recording of Kermit, but I feel like that doesn't fit the. It's not in the spirit of it, you know. It's not in the spirit of the thing. I don't think I could even do a convincing ribbit either, to be honest. Have you seen the meme where he's falling off the roof? Yes! Yes! Let's get that. Let's get that. That's a good suggestion, Riley. Okay, here we go. Oh, it didn't pick it up. It didn't pick it up because it's coming through here instead of here. I can get it on my phone. I can get it on my phone. Hang on. Hang on. This is the way to do it. Okay, hang on. Let me turn it up a bit louder and try again.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello.
Oh, Yogscast. We don't want that.
Oh my god!
It's so delayed though. I don't want it to be delayed. Right, I'm gonna try one more time.
Oh my god!
Upon its release in 2008,
Oh, stop auto-playing videos. This is why I didn't want to resort to using my phone. Because it... wait, oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button, didn't I? It didn't record. I was playing back the one that I'd already recorded. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. There were some technical difficulties with Kermit, but there we go. Let's bring him over. I don't think I'll do any other recordings from my phone. That was terribly annoying to do.
Oh my god!
It's good though. It's good.
Boom, boom. A cross between a bag and a net. They're great. Boom, boom. Great. Boom, boom. A cross between a bag and a net.
Okay, where can we put him?
Where's my Samuel?
Right. Who should we go for next? Who should we go for next? Come on, we've only got 20 minutes and we've got several more animals
Where's
to
my
get
Samuel?
Oh my god!
Where's my Samuel?
Oh my god!
Spins its tail like a helicopter and never gets tired. What's that? Oh, dog! Cheese grommet.
Cheese grommet.
Perfect. And we'll call it Grommet, of course.
They're great. Boom, boom. Yeah. They're great. Boom, boom. Saul. Yeah. Cheese grommet. Yeah. Where's my Samuel? Cheese grommet. Yeah.
A cat doing the Tom and Jerry scream.
Cheese grommet. Yeah.
What's the Tom and Jerry scream?
Cheese grommet. Where's my Samuel?
I'm gonna have to Google that. 1 second.
Cheese grommet. Yeah. Where's my Samuel? Cheese grommet. Yeah.
1 second. Shut up a minute, everybody. Shut up.
Cheese.
Oh, I can't pause the game.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Hang on, hang on. Okay, that's good. That's good. We will have that for the cat. There we go. Right, here we go. Okay, that's Tom screaming.
A cross between a bag and a net. There.
Perfect.
Great. Meep. Boom boom.
Need a bird doing an Angry Bird sound? That's another good idea. What about the Angry Birds theme? What if we just have a bird singing the Angry Birds theme song? Here we go, here we go. Okay, is there a bird that we don't own yet?
Penguin.
Wait, I don't think there are any more birds.
Penguin. Boom boom.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Let's just pick a random animal.
Oh my god!
Cheese grommet.
Oh, panda. Oh, I don't want to waste the panda. I don't want to waste the panda with the Angry Birds theme. What could we give to the panda? In fact, you know what? No, I will. I will. This one can have the Angry Birds theme. Why not? Okay, it's gonna play an advert because this video is more than 10 seconds long. There we go. Sorry, Panda, but there weren't any birds left, so that's what you get.
A cross between a bag and a great meep. Penguin. Great meep. Boom boom. A cross between a bag and a
Should have called him Poe and played the Kung Fu fighting song. Ah, it's too late now. It's too late.
cross between a
He's accepted his fate as the Angry Bird.
boom boom.
The cat's too funny. The cat's good. I just want these two. I just want these two together. Oh Christ. Oh God. Okay. Okay, bye-bye Tom and Charlie. What was that? What was that?
Cross between a bag and a
Oh, that was Fred. That was Fred.
Oh my god!
Cheese grommet. Where's my Samo?
Oh my god!
Cheese grommet.
Where's my Samo Where's my Samo is a highlight.
Where's my Samo?
These are the best three that I've done, I think.
Where's my Samo? Where's my Samo? Where's my Samo?
Okay.
Bag and a nay.
Okay.
Boom boom. A cross between a bag and a nay.
Please just get a random animal and make him play the Android notification sound. What's the Android notification sound? I don't have the default one. Because I do have an Android, but I don't have like the default sound effects on. Excuse me.
Where's my Samo?
Can you get the turtle humping a croc sound? What? P? What? Now I'm going to search this on YouTube. And it better be PG. Better be family friendly, PG clean. I know the sound you mean. Oh my god, I know the sound that you mean. Yes, we absolutely can have that. Yes, we can have the turtle humping the shoe. When you said a turtle humping a croc, I thought you meant a crocodile. I was so confused. No, we can have that for sure. I think this is a turtle. The delay, just the very, like, right at the end of the clip. Oh, okay. What should we call the turtle? Tortoise. Sure. How do we unlock the new areas?
Anyway. There.
It's the delay, right? The funniest part about it though is the delay. The funniest part about it is that it opens its mouth for a full 2 seconds before any sound comes out. Oh man! Oh, it's 10-2. We're good. We've only got 10 minutes before the next game. How many more animals is there? Okay, we need to hurry this along. Let's go for camel needs to say hump day. Do we have a camel? Is this a camel? Oh wait, is this a chipmunk? Oh, we don't have enough for a chipmunk. I'm definitely giving the chipmunk an Alvin and the Chipmunks sound effect.
A cross between a bag and a neigh.
Okay, rabbit. What?
A cross between a bag and a neigh.
What do rabbits do?
A cross between a bag and a neigh.
Runs and runs as if that's the
A
only.
cross
That's
between
got to
a
be a
bag and a
gazelle.
neigh.
Hippo?
A cross between a bag and a neigh.
Bear? A sloth?
A cross between a bag and a neigh. A cross between a bag and a neigh. A cross between a bag and a neigh.
I need to stop leaving because I keep getting greeted by the weirdest things.
A bag and a neigh.
Okay.
A cross between a bag
Sloth
and a
saying
neigh.
the last dandelion. That's good.
A cross between a bag and a neigh.
No, what's the full line? He said it must be the last one of the season. Must be the last one of the season.
Must be the last one of the season.
I don't know why he sounds Texan. When I do an American accent, it just becomes Texan, like without exception. I can't do like a neutral American accent. It always ends up becoming very southern. But sure, it'll do.
Must be the last one of the season. And a neigh. Where's my Samuel? Must be the last one of the season.
Yeah, let's put him next to the patriotic
Cross between
eagle.
a bag and a neigh. They're great. Must be the last one of the season. It's Saul. They're great. It's Saul. They're great.
Please search up the Snapchat hamster meme and make the hamster do that sound. 1 second, I'll have a look.
Cross between a bag and a neigh. Cross between a bag and a neigh.
Oh, this one.
Between a bag and a neigh. Cross between a bag and a neigh. Must be the last one. Cross between a bag and a neigh.
Okay, where's the actual...
Cross between a bag and a neigh.
I actually can't find it.
Cross between a bag.
Shut up a minute, everyone. Shut up.
Meh.
I can't find it. All I can find is this one, which I'm sure you may recognise. But that's just a hamster sat in silence. I can't find the one... Oh! This one? You mean this guy? We could have that. We'll have that one. We'll have that one. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's too long. The sound clip's too long. Hang on. Hang on. Let me turn it up a bit. That one will do. That'll do. And of course, we'll call it Hamster.
Samuel. A cross between a bag and a net. They're great.
I wish we could have slightly longer sounds. Like, if it could be 5 seconds instead of 3.
Where's my Samuel?
Where's my Samuel? I love this one. Where's my Samuel? Literally the only
Where's my
accent that I
Samuel?
can actually do is Scottish.
Where's my Samuel?
I love him. I love him.
Where's my Samuel?
Oh, I love you. Where is your Samuel?
Where's my Samuel? A cross between a bag and a neigh.
What other animals is there? There's still 8 animals left. Oh my god, we're gonna have to blitz through these. Elephant. What noise? What noise does an elephant make? I mean, I know what noise an elephant actually makes, but any suggestions for what noise this elephant should make? Maybe it should make a drinking noise, actually. You know, they slurp up liquid with their trunk. I'm gonna deliberately slurp my drink. Warning anyone who has sensory issues. I'm gonna slurp this as loud as I possibly can into the mic. Okay, here we go. That's good. That's a textbook slurp right there. Slurp. It always cuts just before they make the noise. Okay, we'd best put him near water, right? Sounds like a certain apparatus. It does sound like, it does maybe sound a bit like that. But you heard me do it, you heard me slurp directly from the mug. It's definitely nothing else. It's not that loud either, to be honest, the slurp.
They're great.
Okay, who else? Okay, we're just gonna absolutely blitz through these now. Hippo. What sound does a hippopotamus make? Oh! Moto. We're getting fucking... I like 'em big, I like 'em chunky. Okay.
Moto likes you. Here he comes.
Oh, wait. No. Stop. Wait, here we go. Okay, that'll do. It cut off a bit, but that'll do. Oh, it cuts off just before he says chunky. That's a shame.
Great.
I'll take it.
A cross between a bag.
Oh my god!
Gee.
Okay. Who next? Okay, we got to have Gary. We absolutely have to have Gary. Meow. Meow. There we go. We gotta have Gary. Come on, he's a cutie.
Between a bag and a Samuel.
Meow. Okay, there we go.
Where's my Samuel?
Meow. This is my collection of the best ones. These are my favourites.
Where's my Samuel? Where's my Samuel? And a neigh.
Make a bear sing "Rah Rah Rasputin." Okay, I think we can get away with "Rah Rah Rasputin." It's only going to be 3 seconds of it. Come on, we're not going to get in trouble for 3 seconds of it, surely. Hold on. God, fucking EE advert. I'm already with EE. Shut up. What's fucking karaoke version? I don't want the karaoke version. Get a random animal just to scream. We've already had that. We got Tom screaming. Okay, here we go. There we go. And we'll just call him Rasputin. Why not?
Penguin. Between a bag and a neigh. Where's my Samuel? Bag and a neigh. Great. Boom boom. Cross between a bag and a neigh.
It is 7 o'clock. Right.
Penguin.
I was going to move on to the next game at 7 o'clock. However, we've only got 4 animals left, so I'm going to very quickly record the last 4 animals, and then we'll call it there. Okay? A llama from Emperor's New Groove. I don't think we have a llama. We got a horse. I'm going to call it Hans. Bullseye? No, it's going to be called Hans. I've already decided. Should I do my own neigh or... I don't think I can do a neigh, to be honest. Wait, hang on. Make it sound posh, the horse sound. Nay.
Nay.
There we go. We got a posh horse.
Nay.
Okay.
Cross between a bag and a neigh. Neigh. A cross between a bag and a neigh. They're great. Boom boom. A cross between a bag.
Okay.
They're
3 animals
great.
left. 3 animals left. Here we go. Gorilla. One second. I don't want to buy a fucking Hyundai. Stop giving me adverts, YouTube. Here we go.
Ooh, help me, Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers. Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers. Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers. Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers.
There we go. I don't know if that's how you spell Dr. Zayas. I've no idea.
Meep. Boom boom. Cross between a bag and a neigh.
Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers.
It's so quiet though.
Anyway.
How come when I recorded Tom screaming,
Neigh.
listen how loud this is.
Where's my...
That screams so loud, but as soon as I record Dr. Zayas,
Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers.
it's so fucking quiet. It's so quiet.
A cross between a bag
Should go
and a
Scottish
neigh.
for all of them next time. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a next time, P. I don't think I'm playing this again. Oh. True soul of any breakfast cereal. Oh, wait, a cow? A milk cow. A milk cow. Minecraft cow. I'll include your spelling mistake there, Riley. We'll call it Minecraft cow. Moo. See, I thought I'd go Scottish again for that one.
Moo.
That's a Scottish moo.
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 Anyway, moo. They're great. Oh. Where's my Samo? Moo.
Rabbit just eating a carrot loud. Oh, the sound. You've seen the video of the cat crunching on the biscuits and like making really exaggerated mouth movements, and it's like making really loud crunches. That could be perfect for the sound of a rabbit eating a carrot. This one here. We're having that. We're having that for the rabbit. Perfect. What's the name of that cat? Because that's what I can call it. Luna. Apparently the cat's called Luna. But that's not funny, so we'll call it there we go.
They're great. and a neigh. Moo.
Okay.
Where's my Samuel?
These are definitely the best ones. So before I finish up, I just want to see... How do we unlock other areas? Or are they not in the game yet? Is it like a work in progress, maybe?
Boom, boom, cross between a bag and... They're great! Boom, boom, grommet.
Oh my god!
Across Samuel.
Okay, before we finish, I wanna show you my favourite ones again.
Moo.
Okay, the Scottish cow, that's good.
Moo.
The Scottish polar bear, that's good as well.
Where's my Samuel?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Moo.
Tom's really good. Time check. Yes, we are going to be finishing this one in a minute, Hannah, don't worry. Oh, tortoise, yeah, we got to get the tortoise in here. Gary's good. Enter name's good.
A bag and a neigh.
Hortus, we'll take Hortus. Did you pirate this game? This game costs £2.79, Jerry.
Bag and a neigh. Great. Boom, boom, whistle. Yeah. Great. Boom, boom, cross between.
There's various good ones in here, but there's good ones in there, but I feel like these are the best. I feel like we've selected the best few here.
Where's my Samuel?
Grommet? Yeah, let's bring Grommet over, why not?
Cheese Grommet. Cross between a bag and a neigh. Cheese Grommet.
That'll do. All in all, though, my favourite one of the entire stream is Where's My Samo.
Where's my Samuel?
That was just lightning in a bottle. That's perfection.
Where's my Samuel?
We're not gonna. We're never gonna get one as good as that again. That is.
Where's my Samuel?
I mean, it's perfection. It's perfection. Tom is so loud. Tom is taking my number 2 spot. Tom's the second best thing that came out of today, I think. That was so perfect. Like, it clipped. I got the clip so perfect.
Where's my Samuel?
Okay.
Where's my Samuel?
Anyway, we're going to have to leave it there. I'm afraid that is all we've got time for today for MyVoiceZoo. We've still got another game to play, so we're going to move on to that now. I really loved that. I thought that was a lot of fun. I think it would have been more fun if there were more viewers, because I feel like your suggestions were really helpful, and your suggestions made it a lot funnier. So if we'd have had a few more people watching, I think we'd have got more out of it, but it was still very fun. I think there'll be a couple of clips of that posted, definitely. But now we're gonna change gear quite drastically for our final game of this evening, which is called MakeRoom. And it's going to be a very different vibe. This one, we're going to bring things down a bit now and chill out a bit after that that madness. Yeah, we'll take a short tutorial. So this is a game called MakeRoom. It's a game where you make a room, and that's it. It's kind of like unpacking, from what I've been able to gather. Okay, remove an object, simply select the icon that looks like the cross, or use the hotkey. I see. Okay. On the left you find categories with furniture. Okay. Oh, find the table category. Right. Sorry. Okay. You can also rotate objects, grab an object and rotate it. How do I do that? Oh, up and down. Yeah, that's what I'm... Oh, do I have to rotate it before I place it? Right, I see. Change the colour of any object, select it, and change its colour. Right. Okay, cool. Change the size of an object. How do I do that? Oh, weird. Okay, cool. What game is this? Says Phoebe. This is called MakeRoom. We're only on the tutorial at the minute, but it does have challenges. Unlike the first game that we played today, Islands and Trains, this one has like different challenges where you get like a brief to design a certain room. It's also possible. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that. Oh, like that. Oh, so we can change the size. Right, there's a preset size change, or we can manually adjust the various dimensions. Right, that makes sense. Interesting sizing mechanic. I was going to say, P, it would have been strange if that was the only way to resize things. Change the size of the room, select the floor, and adjust the shape. Okay. Ah. Ooh, nice. Cool. Change the background of the scene by selecting the color palette icon on the bottom. Okay, that's it for the tutorial. Right. So let's try and actually do requests. Okay, so there's a little village here. This is quite cute. And it looks like each house has a different room that they want you to build. So this house wants us to build a gamer room. This house wants us to build a spy headquarters, a reading nook, vampires welcome, garden retreat, cat paradise, art studio, camper van, a home cinema, meditation space, potion lab. Hey Emily, I do remember you. Yes, how are you doing? Or a floating home. Let's go for the gamer room. Why not? Let's dig straight in. Hi, I'd like to upgrade my room a bit, especially my gaming setup. First, let's get rid of the laptop. Okay, laptop's gone. The desk also has to go. It's too small for the new setup I'd like. You're the boss. Now let's also get rid of the chair. It's kind of old and needs an upgrade. It's gone. Now place a desk. It should be large enough to hold my new setup. Okay, here we go. Now, if it was my room, we'd be having this big old corner desk. As you know, I do have a corner desk. But this room isn't really big enough for that, honestly. Can I... Ah, there we go. Unless... Well, we could move... How do we... There we go. Oh, wait. Can we not select multiple objects? Ah, there we go. Right. Okay, so let's move the bed to this corner, and then we can get a bigger desk. Then we can get a corner desk. Oh my god, it's still huge. I've seen this game on Steam, it's really cool, says Skiddo. Well, we're really new to it, so I haven't had enough time to really make a judgment on it yet, but it seems pretty cool. It seems pretty cute. 2 monitors. Oh, you want a dual monitor setup. I see. I see. Okay, what's the difference between all of these? Is it just size? Okay, and another one. Oh, that's too big. There we go. Now place a comfy desk chair which allows for long gaming sessions. Will do. Chairs. There we go. How's that? Cool. Oh, we've unlocked a computer. Nice. So can we... Like, we can continue on this as if it were a sandbox now. We can just carry on designing the room. Yeah, oh, cool. Okay, I like that. I like that. What about a nice keyboard? Yeah, there we go. And a mouse, obviously. And some Catgirl headphones, why not? And no, I'm not going to buy myself Catgirl headphones, please stop asking. Okay, there we go. We've done it. We've built a nice gaming setup for this this person. Lovely. What's this game called, says AJ? This is called MakeRoom. It's all one word, MakeRoom. It's you build rooms basically, and you can take requests and stuff. Like there's little challenges that people want you to build certain rooms for them with certain components in them. It's a nice cozy game. It is very much so. Let's try another one of these pre-made ones, and then I think we'll try the daily challenge. Let's do a reading nook. That could be cool. It feels very much like unpacking. I played that on stream way back. It kind of gives me those vibes, and has a kind of similar building mechanic. Okay, start by finding a comfortable armchair. There we go. Now let's add a few decorative cushions to make the reading nook extra inviting. Where would I find decorative cushions? Sofas and armchairs? No. Beds? Ah, it's under beds. Right. I see. That's it. How about a small side table next to the chair for a cup of tea or coffee? Yeah, what if we... I think we should rotate the chair. I think we should have the chair at a 90-degree angle. A 45-degree angle, sorry. There we go. And then we can put a nice little table next to it. Oh, it won't let us do that. It has to be an actual table. There we go. Let's add to the cozy atmosphere by adding a floor lamp for reading light. Okay, lamp. That one looks good. I can't quite fit in the corner though. That's better. Now let's place some books on a nearby bookshelf to complete the reading nook. Sure. Thanks for following, AJ. There we go. We've unlocked a new item, which is a... Oh, it's one of those little reading... lectern. Cool. Can we have an open book on one of the shelves, maybe? No, it won't really fit. Okay. I'll try the daily challenge, and then I think we'll try sandbox. Okay, daily prompt. Here we go. Today's prompt is blue cute bedroom. Let's try and build it in a camper van. Oh, that's cool. Didn't realise that we had that option. Okay, start with a bed. Let's go for a loft bed since we're in a camper van. You know, it'll give us a bit more space underneath. And then a desk. Too big. Maybe a table would be better. There isn't really anything that fits under there, is there? There's also no instructions on screen for this one, so is this really just a sandbox basically, but with a little bit of a nudge, like, hey, maybe you should try and build this thing? It feels like more of a suggestion than an actual challenge. There you go. Gaming chair on a camper van. I'm sure that's a very sensible idea. Does it even fit? the chair clips through the top of the camper van, at the top of the bed. Never mind. I've done it now. It's gonna stay there. Actually, no, because you wouldn't have a gaming chair in a camper van. You'd have a chair with like static legs, right? You'd have something more like this. There we go. And a little laptop, maybe? Oh, a Switch. Yeah, we'll have a Switch. Why is that so huge? Why is the Switch so enormous? Okay, whatever. Chair? Little sofa? we go. TV. Gotta have a TV. The biggest TV possible. And let's put this cabinet underneath. Now, is there anything else? Let's go to electronics again. Oh, too big. There we go. And how about a nice book? There we go. Is that it? That's all there is to it. What does generate idea do? Hang on. Blue minimalist. Oh, blue! Yeah, shit, you're not wrong. It did specify blue, and I've built quite a lot of purple stuff. Yeah, maybe if we make stuff blue, it'll change what happens. Let's make the book blue as well. Okay, it still doesn't do anything, unfortunately. I was hoping it'd kind of be like, you know, you did it! Well done! Can you change walls and flooring? Oh, we can. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Nice bit of laminate. Well, that's not laminate, that's brick. But there's got to be a laminate texture. There we go. Look at that. Can we change the colour of it? We can. We can have a blue floor if we want. In fact, let's just make everything blue and see how it looks. If you want blue, you can have blue. I do like that you can change the colour of everything, though. That is quite nice. Every single element can be any colour that you want. Do you have to add pillows and duvet to the bed? You could be right there, P. We'll try that in just a minute. After I've turned literally everything blue. We can even have the switch blue. There we go. The blue room, everybody. Okay, let's try and add some bedding. Now, I've picked the stripy one, but both stripes are going to be blue. And a nice pillow. And we'll go ahead and make that blue as well. It's giving dabba-dee dabba-da. It kind of is, Oh, we can customize the truck. Oh. Oh, wow. Could I have one with a windscreen, please? Could I have one with a front window? Oh, we can make a trailer version. Oh, cool. Which one? Which one? I like this one. This one looks a little bit Volkswagen-y. Oh, yes. White wall tyres. White wall tyres for sure. In that case, we'll definitely keep this shape, because this is, like, the right... It just fits the aesthetic of the white wall tyres, I think. The original Volkswagen Beetle had... not the Beetle. Well, maybe the Beetle, but the camper. The original Volkswagen camper had white wall tyres, right? Surely. Okay, which one of these looks the oldest? I'll just go with that. We can change the front one as well. Oh no, oh, these are the sides. Ah, cool. And the colour. Blue. I guess that's it. Do they charge extra for a windscreen? They must do. That's it. I was hoping there'd be a bit more to it, you know. I was hoping, like I say, I would like a pat on the back to say that I've completed the task, because I've made a cozy blue bedroom. I've done what you asked me to. Let's take a picture. Why not? Okay, let's save it. And I guess let's go back to the main menu. Okay, it's 25 to, so I would like to try and do a sandbox one as well. Oh, Cat Paradise, says P. Yeah, let's try Cat Paradise then. I feel like the requests are a bit more interesting because there's a clear goal in mind. Our goal is to turn this room into a cat paradise. First, let's find a comfy couch for the cats. Okay. Well, the bigger the better, eh? They'll like that one. How about adding some shelves on the wall for the cats to jump on? Absolutely. I'd love to have a cat room in my house. The problem is all of my shelves are filled with Lego. I can't afford to put up shelves just for cats to be on. Where are the shelves? Wall decoration? Yes, okay. It's a shame we're not going to get to see the cats, I imagine. Wait, hang on, no, there was a section for animals. That's a dog. Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh my god! Oh, I'm making him blue. Oh, that's so cute, though. I love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is adorable. Look at it. I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh. Would it be possible to build a table? Would it be possible to add a table for them to hide under? Yes, it would. I'm going to build a table. Oh, wait. Oh, we can even build... Wait, can we build a scratching post? Oh, you can build special cat shelves. Look. Oh, we can make a hammock. We can give them a hammock. Okay, I didn't realise there were these special shelves for the cats. There we go. A classic cat scratching post. We'll have one of them. It would be cool if they had a bit of animation, like if they actually wandered around a little bit. Is that an actual spider? Or is it just a spider teddy? Oh, there's a frog! There's a little frog! He's goofy. I love him. This is not a frog place, though. This is for cats. Oh, hey, Max. Sorry, I didn't read your comments on elsewhere. I've been so laser focused on my game that I haven't been checking the chat. How are you doing? Is blue your favourite colour? No, my favourite colour is green, actually. Not this shade of green. I like a nice dark green. But yeah, green's my go-to. Okay, a nice table for him to hide under. Let's go with... Let's go for this. Now let's bring in the cats. 4 cats total. Okay, 2 more cats we need then. I'm putting one in the hammock. I'm putting one in the hammock. I can't. I can't. This is so adorable. I love that. I love that. Oh, we unlocked another cat tree. That one's better. That one's better. I love this. This is so amazing. Oh, like I say, I wish they just had a bit of animation to them, like they rolled over or licked themselves, you know. That's so cute, though. Oh, I love that. Okay, shall we do another? Yeah, shall we do another challenge? I feel like the challenges are more interesting. Let's try a bit of a different one. Let's try Vampire's Welcome. What could this entail? I was judging percussion earlier today, says Max. Oh, good. I hope it went well. It's much too bright in here. Can you please remove the windows? Oh, okay. That's what you mean. We're getting it vampire ready. Still I have to see my victim. Can you add a lamp or two? Sure can. Sure can. Do candles count as lamps? No. They've got to be actual lamps. Not those either. Okay, well, we'll just go for some good old-fashioned lamps. That's on top of the box there. Whoops. I think having a cat is nice companionship. Can you place a cat somewhere? I absolutely can. I love cats. Let's have another one. I want this cat to be all black, though. Or, well, not the eyes. Or you won't see him. That's his face. That's his face. The cat's got a green face. Oh, I can't get over how cute the cats are. Oh, place a mirror somewhere for dramatic effect. I sure can. Broken one. Because you can't see your reflection anyway. We've unlocked bats. Lovely. Where are they? Under pets? No? Interesting. I feel like I could spend more time in this one. Like, we could tidy up these boxes, you know. We'll get rid of the candles because we can add in some fresh ones. Let's get rid of the broken mirror. Let's have an actual nice mirror. Even though you won't be able to see your reflection in it. Let's get rid of the plants at the back there because they're probably dead. Yeah, I think that works. There we go. I like that. I think that's cool. We've cleaned it up a bit. That's cute. It's cute. We'll save that one. Don't want to pay someone. Okay, we still got 15 minutes. This game, I'll be honest, it doesn't really have as much to it as I was hoping. So I'm struggling to stretch it to an hour, but we can just keep doing the challenges. You know, we can do some more of those. Garden retreat could be good. Oh yeah, this will be a good one. What a tranquil garden. Let's get rid of those mushrooms in the flower bed. But yeah, I feel like add some flowers to the flower bed. I feel like there's not as much to this as I was hoping. It's good, definitely. Don't get me wrong. It's really, really cute, and I can definitely, again, see myself like unwinding with it and just enjoying the sandbox mode. But there's not a great deal like to talk about really with it. It's good. It's definitely, I've definitely enjoyed playing it, but there's not much I can really say. Hey, Glamrock Freddy Fazbear, how you doing? It would be great to have a place to sit. Start by finding 2 comfortable chairs for outdoor use. Let's look for some garden chairs, shall we? There we go. These will be nice. Where shall we put them? I feel like this corner would be the best place for chairs because you got a little bit of shade. How do I rotate? Okay, I can't quite figure out how to rotate stuff. I guess that'll have to do for now then. Now a table to put down glasses of lemonade. Okay, garden table. Yeah, that one will do. I could really use some lemonade right now. Place a few glasses. There we go. Great to have a bit of shade, so maybe we should plant a tree in our garden. I can do a tree. No, I don't really like the look of the tree. It's a bit rubbish, but sure. Love you, Thomas and Friends piano covers. By the way, do you have any Thomas merch by chance? I don't, Glenrock Freddy Fazbear. No, unfortunately, I don't really have anything. I would like to get the Railway Series book collection. I actually bought it for my nephew as a baby shower present before he was born. So he's got the full collection of the original Railway Series books. I'd like to get another set just for myself because I, really do love those books. I'd like to get the iOS book as well, the law book. Well, there's two law books, isn't there? There's the original one by Wilbur Awdry, which is ridiculously expensive now, but there's one called Sodor Reading Between the Lines by Christopher Awdry, which I'd like to get. In terms of merch, I'm not really that fussed because a lot of merch is like toys and stuff. I would love to get some scale models. It'd be really cool to do I've always thought it'd be really cool to do a Thomas-themed layout, because I do have a model railway, which you can see over there at the back. It's very basic. I haven't really had much time to dedicate to it over the last couple of years. But yeah, I'd love to get a proper Thomas-themed layout, like build Knapford or one of the big stations. Croven's Gate would be cool, because then I could do the narrow gauge engines as well. You mean like Bachmann and stuff? Yeah, exactly. Like Bachmann in the last few years have had a really, really good Thomas range. Especially the N-gauge stuff that they've been doing has been really, really good recently. But yeah, I'd love to do something like that at some point. Have a Thomas-themed layout. Anyway, it's 10:02. What time are you off, Saul? We're going to be finished in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go and see if we can do one more challenge, maybe. Let's see, where else? Potion Lab. Spy Headquarters. Spy Headquarters could be good. Let's try the Spy Headquarters. N-gauge is overpriced in the Netherlands. €380 for one little Thomas. To be fair, N-gauge can be quite pricey. Oh wait, my webcam's froze. Can you still hear me all right? Because my webcam's frozen, but I think. What the hell? Why is my webcam frozen then? We can hear you. Good, good, good. Hold on. Why is it... What the hell? How long has it been frozen for? Last 10 minutes? I don't know why, because I'm looking at my preview. In fact, look. Look. There I am. There I am on the split cam preview. You can see me. So why is that one there, or that one there, depending on where you're watching? Why is she not moving? Hello? Sure, whatever. I mean, there we go. I'll just position the version of myself that is actually animated. I'll put them there. There we go. Ignore the frozen one. Ignore the frozen me. Focus on the not frozen me. And we'll continue. Okay, let's turn this room into a top secret spy headquarters. We should start by getting rid of these cabinets. They take up a lot of space. Okay, cabinets. Go. Oh, and there's a cabinet there as well. See, now I can't see the game, because in order for my webcam to be active, I've had to put it on the screen, so I'm looking at myself right now on the screen. Now find a sleek and stylish desk fit for a super spy mastermind. Okay. We're going for the corner desk. I want the great big corner desk. Look at this beast. My FNAF shelf broke. Everything's on the floor. Oh god, Glamrock Freddy, I'm sorry. Go fix it. Now let's find a laptop to do super secret stuff on. Sorry, I can't speak today. Okay, here we go. Super secret stuff. Like, I don't know, using a VPN in the UK. Watching BBC iPlayer without a license. It would be wise to add a headphone to the laptop. That way secret messages don't accidentally leak. Oh, good idea, good thinking. We don't want the Rozzers knowing that we're watching iPlayer without a license. And obviously all good spies have Catgirl headphones. There are two Sauls. There are. That idiot there's not moving though. I don't know why. Or that idiot down there, depending on where you're watching right now. Now, a comfortable chair for long sessions of top secret stuff. Right. Come on. Are we building... Let's be honest. Are we building a spy bunker here? Or are we building a goon cave? What's really going on here? I have my suspicions. Look at the Catgirl headphones. I know we placed them there, but look... Why do we need a comfy chair for spying? Why do we need a comfy chair for spying? I'm not buying it. There's something fishy going on here. You know what? No. You don't get a comfy chair. I know what these spies are going to be getting up to in this bunker. You're not getting a comfy chair. An arcade cabinet, you can have one of them, sure. I don't think you can do anything untoward with a game cabinet. Oh, yes, steering wheel as well. Now we're talking. Magnificent work. What have we unlocked? Binoculars. Okay. That's a pretty cool one. That's pretty good. Why are there just wires? Yeah, let's just put a pile of wires on the floor. Why not? Let's just litter the place with cables. I'm sure that'll be very safe. Kitchen appliances. Let's have a fridge. We gotta have a fridge in the spy bunker. I mean, spying's thirsty work, you know? Let's have a coffee machine. Yeah, coffee machine. Then you can have an all-night spy sesh. Oh, that's a food mixer. Well, whatever. You can have one of them as well. There we go. Food mixer and a coffee machine. Okay, and then just to complete it, we'll just have a toilet roll there, and a bottle of hand lotion, and there we go. We've completed our spy cave. There we go. That was fun. Let's say no more about it. Let's move on. So that was MakeRoom. I hope you've enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. Shut up. Shh. No, it's a spy cave. But no, genuinely, I thought it was quite fun. Definitely, I think kind of what I was saying about islands and trains at the beginning. I think there could be a little bit more to it. It's one of those games that you're kind of there. It's kind of there for you to sit down when you've just got 10 minutes, you know, and you just want a quick 10-15 minutes to unwind. It's that kind of game. It's not really the kind of game that is like very great for streaming, which you know, begs the question, why do I keep choosing to play these cozy games? Because it is nice once a month to just unwind and play these slower paced cozy games on stream, you know. Like I say, even if there's not much to them, I like to introduce these games to new people, you know. If this has inspired you to try any of these games, then great. That's, you know, I'm always happy to shine a light on small developers. This game here is like £4.50. MyVoiceZoo is only £2.50. And even the train one that we played earlier is like £4 or £5 as well. So they're all fairly cheap games. I do recommend all of them. And I have had a lot of fun, genuinely. Oh. And I'm tired as well. It's been such a cozy and relaxing stream that I've even tired myself out, which is good. That's what we like to see. Let's exit the game. And there we go. There's the two versions of me. Let's make this one bigger. Hold on. There we go. I just don't understand why the camera's frozen, though. Like, you can see quite clearly that the camera isn't frozen. It's just for some reason the camera in OBS Studio and in TikTok Live Studio is frozen. But because I'm capturing my whole display, I could just capture the window that's got the camera preview on it, which isn't frozen. So, there we go. I honestly don't know why the other camera's frozen. Like, look at this idiot. Look at this idiot up here. Where there, or down there. There's also down there. It depends on what platform you're watching on. Anyway, that's all we got time for. So I'm going to switch over to. Oh, the camera's frozen here as well. Okay, right. Fuck it. Right. We'll stay here then. We'll stay here. Hold on, I need to... Hang on. I just need to put the music on. There we go. So, thank you everyone for joining me for today's stream. I have really enjoyed it. I think a bit mad, a bit hectic, but the 3 games that we've played, I've really enjoyed. I think they're all really great. I enjoyed MyVoiceZoo in particular. I thought was really fun and really funny, but I did also enjoy the other 2 games as well. Islands and Trains, I think Islands and Trains has potential. It should have a few more puzzles, I think, is what I'd suggest. And I think MakeRoom has potential as well. I think the daily challenge could have a little bit more guidance to it. But on the whole, very good as well. But yeah, I think the highlight of the stream was definitely MyVoiceZoo. That was very fun, very funny. I think there'll definitely be some clips of that coming in the next few days, because I really enjoyed playing that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Had a lovely afternoon. Thank you, P. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it as well, Max, and everyone else who's joined today. It was fun. It is also the last day of February, which means tomorrow is the 1st of March, and I should be posting my... Sorry, oh god, you can see right down my gob. I'm sorry. I'll be posting my stream schedule tomorrow, is what I was trying to say before I yawned and showed you all my terrible teeth. I'll be posting my stream schedule tomorrow. It's not quite finalised yet, so I'm still working on it, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, so it'll be Minecraft on Monday, Resident Evil on Wednesday, and Farming Sim on Friday. Very, very excited for the new Resident Evil, by the way. Haven't seen any gameplay yet, so I've not had any spoilers or anything like that. But we are going to be playing that next week. And yeah, like I say, Minecraft on Monday, Farming Sim on Friday, and the rest of the month's schedule will be posted on, hopefully, tomorrow as well. So thanks for joining, everyone. Once again, just want to quickly apologise about the camera trouble. There's not much that I could do about it. It just kind of seems to freeze at some point. I don't even know exactly what time it happened, but it is what it is. I'm going to yawn again. Nope, I'm good. So that's it. That's it. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the 3 games that we played tonight, and thank you for joining me this February. I'm very much looking forward to next month. Hopefully it's going to be even bigger and better. Lots of videos coming. I want to get to the Peak District, hopefully next week. There's the secret video that my Patreons already know about. That should be coming next week as well. And various other bits and pieces that I'm working on at the minute. I've got a couple more piano covers in the works. I've got a couple of Lego videos in the works. I know February ended up being a very quiet month for videos, but in March I've got a lot more video stuff planned, so it should be very good. Shout out to the Patreons, by the way. Thank you very much to Kate, Jess, Riley, Danny, P, Charlie, Amy, Marika, Aaron, Hannah, Liam, and Matt. Thank you all so very, very much for supporting me over there on Patreon. If you'd like to get your name on this board, there's a link in my bio or my About section. It costs £1 a month minimum to join the supporter tier. You can give as much as you like, but £1 is the minimum to get the supporter tier and get your name on the board. You also get a shout out on stream and access to behind the scenes content, and you'll be supporting me in what I do here on TikTok, YouTube, and elsewhere. So thank you again to Kate, Jess, Danny, Riley, P, Charlie, Amy, Marika, Aaron, Hannah, Liam, and Matt. And with that, I will leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone, and I will see you most likely on Monday. Bye-bye.